teacher in the Duxbury High School system, and I desperately wanted to coach college soccer. So I started the program at Massasoit Community College in 1972. By the end of my tenure, we had made it to the national tournament, and in 1978 we made it to the final 8, and it was held in Miami. Our team came in, I think, 5th. I wanted to get a 4-year college job, so when Williams opened up, I applied and was fortunate enough to get an interview, and here I am. The first 2 or 3 years, to be honest, we struggled, and I'm not in any way blaming the former coach. I think it was just one of those things where he had a very good senior class his last year, and they all graduated, and if I was in his shoes, I probably would have left as well. 2-8-2 the first year, and I think the second year 3-8-1, and then 3-7-1 the third year, and then the fourth year we finally turned it around and we were 10-5-1. I put my nose to the grindstone my first 2 or 3 years, and I did as much as I could to get involved in the college community, but especially when we didn't have a good first year, I spent most of my time trying to get the program going in the right direction. The admission process was different back then. We each had a liaison whom we dealt with. We'd give a list of names, and they would say, okay, this one is good, this one is not good. But I would say it was fair. I mean, they treated us fairly. Sure.
It took him some time to figure out how to get the most out of the overachieving, but maybe less talented kids he had at Williams. His record over the years shows that he certainly figured it out. Russo wanted us to play more stylishly, but we didn't really have the skills to do so. He really worked at it though, and I think took it personally. He kept working on developing the team tactically and very positively, and never gave up on us, which was impressive since we lost almost every game.
The soccer, the NASL was very popular, but only in certain cities. They had brought over a lot of big-name players who were at the end of their career. Beckenbauer came to the Cosmos, Giorgio Canaglia, but obviously they overextended themselves financially, and most of them went out of business because of that. Yes, we got a very good recruiting class in the fall of '83. A young man by the name of Jeff McAvoy was a very, very highly recruited player out of Duxbury, and I knew the family very well, so I had an in with them. And we had another very good Eastern Mass player, a young man named Mark Schroeder, and the two of them came, and I think that gave us a lot of credibility when other players saw that these two guys chose Williams for academics, but also for soccer. And with those two incoming freshmen and a couple of other good players that year, as I said, we were able to win games, and we ended up 10-5-1, and that was the year that we kind of turned the corner. So it was my 4th year here. I had said to Angela previously, if we don't win this year, her father sold grass seed, and I was going to go join him selling grass seed, but fortunately I stayed.